All right. Well, hello. Hello. Happy Monday. I promised myself I was going to come in live to talk to you guys about self care this week. Hello. Hello. I know some of you are probably hanging out on your phone because it's Monday and it is nighttime. So if you are going to jump and watch this live, just make sure you leave a comment. Tell me a big hello. Let me know how you're doing. And here's what's coming, guys. I am going to talk to you tonight about self care as a special needs mom, and the tips, the nugget that I use with my clients that is a real game changer, especially if you are someone who is doing a terrible job at this. And I'm just gonna raise my hand because it's tough. It's really tough, and hopefully this is going to help you as much as it has helped a lot of the clients that I work with. So I'm just going to start by saying sorry that I am a hot mess. I just finished my workout for the day because I've been up since really early and I crammed that in and didn't take a shower before coming in live. So if you have also not had a shower and are awesome, raise your hand because that's mom life. Okay, so let's just jump right in because I want to give you this nugget and not waste your time. So, the journey of self care looks really, really different for special needs moms, you guys. It's all cute and fun, and we see everybody posting about self care, about getting their hair done and getting their nails done and going to the spa and getting massages, and I don't have any problem with that. But self care for special needs moms, I'm talking about like the basics because um, you know, thing after thing after thing just gets piled onto us as special needs moms, and like all of the normal mom stuff, right? All the normal mom stuff is there, and then we also layer on all of these extra things, right? Like my son had serious medical interventions that we had to do for many years just to keep him alive. Some of you do G tubes and feeding and all the toileting and the diapering and all that stuff that for most people is like this really short season. And for us, it can just go on and on and on. And then there's the doctors and the therapists and just all these extra things that we have to deal with and constantly, being on high alert. And if I go out, like just the stress of things and the responsibility of things is totally different. So self care is not only harder, but I would say it's even more important for us as special needs moms because we have to be on our A game. So you have likely hit a low point like me. I shared about this in a post today. If you didn't see that, we're doing 7 days of self care, and I shared a little bit about my low point. And so you've probably hit this low point as well, where you hit either burnout or just reached this point of like explosive. For me, it was explosive anger. I lost it. Um, and gotten to this low point. Maybe you were sick. Maybe a doctor said, like, look, you've got to get things in order because you're not well. Maybe it's anxiety, it's depression. It manifests in a lot of different ways, right? And so you get to this point, maybe you've done this before, where you say, okay, enough is enough. I'm gonna get things in order. Today is the day. I'm gonna change everything. And maybe that turnaround happens for a week or 2 weeks or a month, but then you just fall right back into where you were before. And this can become a real cycle, right? Where we get motivated, we want to change things, and then we fall back into old habits. And the reason that this doesn't work is that we're not taking small enough, manageable enough steps, and we're trying to jump too high into too much too soon. And so I want you to think about right now your kids and how we watch our kids progress, right? When I asked when he was a baby, like, okay, how long is it going to be before he walks? Because he's got hypotonia, right? He has Down syndrome. I know it's way harder for him to walk. And what the therapist had to do was break this down into tiny baby steps, literally. Like the first thing that he's going to do is, learn how to shift his weight from side to side. And then, he's got to learn how to balance. And it was like, for most kids, right? They just like get up and kind of start walking and go. And for my son, it was like we had to break things down into these tiny manageable baby steps that over time would build up to him being able to walk, which it did, which was awesome. Um, and so for moms of kids with special needs, we have to approach ourselves very similarly to how we care for our kids and adapt things for our kids like that, because um, just jumping into something, whatever it is that you're trying to do to care for yourself, if you jump too far, if you set that bar too high, you're not going to be successful in it, and you just fall back out of it. And so you can picture, standing at the bottom of a staircase, and up at the top of that staircase is you, right? This is healthy you. This is mom who has energy, mom who is well rested, mom who is in control of the world and emotionally stable and healthy, right? And we want to get up there. And what most of us will do is we will say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start taking care of myself, and we're going to try to jump way up to the top of that staircase and do all of the things, right? And what's going to happen if you were literally standing at the bottom of a staircase and tried to jump even halfway up that flight of stairs? You're going to fall flat on your face, man, and you're going to get busted. And that's what happens to us, right? We try to jump too high. And what we've got to do is we've got to just take it one step at a time. And I hope this is making sense. Like, let me know if this is making sense for you. Like, oh yeah, yeah. When I try to do this, I try to change all the things. And so what we need to do is we just need to change one thing at a time. We need to tackle one habit or one area, and just start with one small thing, one thing, short amount of time. And that is what I have found for me and for my clients is the key to success. And what will happen is you'll tackle that one little thing that just takes a tiny bit of time, and then you'll be able to eventually layer another one and layer another one. And what we're doing is we're building up to the top of that staircase. And so if we're only going to be changing one thing at a time, what we've got to start with is um, what's going to give us the most bang for our buck, so to speak. Like, what can I do that's going to have the most impact? Because we want to be efficient. We want to make good use of our time and make sure that whatever we're going to start with, whatever we're going to do, is going to truly have the best impact for us. So, the five areas that I really like to tackle first with clients, and this will depend on you based on where you are and what your struggle is and kind of what this looks like specifically for you. But they are exercise, they are breakfast and getting your blood sugar balanced right from the start of the day, drinking water, sleep, and fun. Now, I'm not going to try to tackle all five of those tonight because that is a big task and we would be here for 30 minutes. I am going to have a webinar coming up in a few weeks where I am going to tackle all of that as just some free education. So stay tuned for that. But the one that I have found truly has the biggest impact is exercise. Now, I am a certified health coach and a personal trainer, so I love this stuff. But what I do and what I'm trained in is working with people and specifically moms on habit change and how to improve their health. And so I took this on as like my personal challenge is how can I make something that's going to work for special needs moms who are short on time and need the biggest bang. And so what I created and what I've been working with for about 6 months now, a little bit over 6 months, I've got a group of over 30 moms now who have been doing these 20-minute workouts with me. And it has been absolutely incredible to see the impact that this short amount of time on a regular basis has had for these moms. And so here's what you need to know. Here's what you need to do. If you are needing better energy, if you're needing to be in a better mood, if you're needing to improve the quality of your sleep, if you are needing to have less stress, if you are needing to lose weight and just overall be healthier, exercise for 20 minutes a day. That's it. That's the number one first thing that we need to start with. Exercise for 20 minutes a day, because the research is so clear around the way that exercise not only helps us to burn calories, right? So often we think about that, but what it does for our brain, for our energy, for our productivity, for our mood, for our sleep, for our stress. It is the biggest bang move, so to speak, biggest bang step that you can take first. So um, I have got this program, this whole series of 20-minute workouts that I'm going to share with you some stories this week. So I want you to stay tuned over this week of some moms that have been in this program who have seen and felt and experienced the incredible impact that 20 minutes of exercise a day can make. And I'm going to share with you some of those this week. But um, right now, we're doing this 7 days of self-care challenge, right? I want you to just choose one thing to get started with this week, and draw that line in the sand for yourself and say, okay, today's the day, but we're going to be smart about it, right? We're going to just choose one thing and we're going to make it small. So if that one thing that you want to do right now is try to get started on moving a little bit more. I know a lot of people love to go out and walk and do things like that, and that is awesome. If you are doing nothing and all you have space for in your world is to get out and walk, that's great. But walking alone is not going to give you as much benefit as doing something like strength training or core strength, because you can truly wrap up cardio and strength and mobility and all these things in these workouts. So I have two workouts that I'm going to just throw out there for free for you guys if you want to try these. And what you can do with these is alternate. So this can get you through 7 days perfectly. So you do one workout, the strength workout, one day, and then switch to the core and stretch, and then strength and core and stretch. And you can just alternate these and give it a shot. They are 20-minute workouts. They are very simple. Very easy to follow along with, and designed for you no matter where you're starting from zero, or I've been working out a little bit and just want to get more consistent. But here's what I need you to do. Because of my insurance, the reason that I'm not on YouTube and the reason that I don't just throw all of my workouts out there into the world is because of liability and stuff like that. And so I have been working with my insurance, and they said what you need to do is just make sure you're sharing that one-on-one and not just throwing it out there for anybody to do. So if you want to try these 20-minute workouts, I'm going to give them to you for free. I just need you to send me a message or leave a comment down here that says, I want to try it, or you can say, I want to boost. These are called 20-minute boost workouts because they truly do boost your energy and your mood. So let me know. I will send those to you so that you can get started this week with the 7 days of self-care. And then I will check in with you, right? I'm going to help keep you a little bit accountable and see, how's your workout going? Did you do this? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you making this little baby step for yourself? And at the end of that week, right, if you've loved those workouts, I'm going to share with you a special discount code to get you started with half off of this program this month, just to help support you if that is what you need right now. And hopefully seeing the stories of all of the other moms that have found success in this is going to be awesome. All right. So if nothing else, get moving, small baby steps. 20 minutes every day, one thing that you can focus on to help improve your health as a special needs mom, because you are worth it. It is okay to prioritize the things that you need. These are not wants, you guys. These are needs. These are physiological needs that your body, your brain, your health needs to be able to thrive and live well. So, message me. Let me know if that's something that will help you. Stay tuned for information about the webinar and those 5 other areas of self-care that I love to touch on with my clients, and how you can jump in for some free education and resources next time. All right, y'all. Happy Monday. Keep being awesome, and I will see you for the next one.